name is Jared Davey, Senior Foreign Relations Consultant for Wayne Enterprises, and today I'm going to be presenting the findings of my report on China. More importantly, on the family life, social customs, religions of the region, education, and the values of the Chinese, in hopes that this information will make Wayne Enterprises' entrance into this booming foreign economy as easy as possible. Let us begin with family life. Family is the center of almost every single society in the world, and China is no different. Traditionally, Chinese families are hierarchical in nature, with the man as the head of the household. His authority is absolute, and his authority comes from the fact that he's perceived as a breadwinner inside the household. However, in recent years, this family dynamic has changed due to women enjoying a more powerful role inside their society. Men no longer have absolute control over their household and instead they do maintain the status of provider and protector. This loosened control means that children of the household are now more free than ever in China and have the ability to follow the career path of their choosing rather than the path set upon them by their parents and or father. Now let us move on to social customs. China is a country that has long been known for their unique ceremonies and etiquette. Their unique ways of greetings have also been known to cause quite a nasty bit of cultural shock because it is so radically different from our Western way of greeting. Introductions are a very important part of Chinese culture. A proper introduction allows the Chinese to feel closer to you and is key for any future interactions. When introducing yourself, it is polite to give your full name, job positions, and the name of your current employer, especially on formal occasions. When having a simple greeting or informal occasions, your full name will suffice. Here, as you see on the board, I have a couple of greetings to help you get along. First we have Ni Hao, Wo Zhao, Ni Hao, Wo Xi, which are basically saying, hello, my name is. Finally, we have Ni Hao, Wo Dei Min Zi Xi, which means, hello, my name is such and such. When being introduced by someone, it is considered rude to make your own introduction after they decide to introduce you. So when it happens, make sure to stand up, smile, and look at the person. After being introduced, shaking hands and giving mutual greetings becomes acceptable. Now in China, introducing others is where it becomes rather difficult. You see, the Chinese follow a very strict conventional rules when it comes to introducing others. You see, juniors will always be introduced to their seniors first. Males always introduce the females first, inferiors always introduce their superiors first, and a host will always introduce himself to the guests of their party and or whoever they're hosting. Now let's move on to the religions of the region. There are 5 major religions in China currently: Buddhism, Confucianism, Taoism, Islam, and Christianity. Buddhism is the most important religion in the country, has been practiced for more than 2,000 years, and has been developed into 3 sections: the Han Buddhism, Tibetan Buddhism, and Southern Buddhism. Confucianism, though technically not a religion, is more of a philosophical and ethical system which was developed by a spiritual leader or philosopher named Confucius, and this system is what dominates Chinese thought currently. Okay, next we have Taoism. Taoism has been practiced for more than 1,800 years and originated in the Chinese Warring period. This religion is based on more traditional and natural practices such as herbal healing and things of that nature. Islam, however, was introduced in the 7th century in the Tang dynasty. This religion has been practiced for more than 1,500 years in the country. And now onto Christianity, which is the newest religion of the country, and it was also introduced in the Tang dynasty along with Islam. It began gaining popularity only until maybe around the 1800s, where it was then promptly banned in 1949. But however, it has still begun to spread fast, and it's probably the most fast spreading religion in the entire country. Now let's move on to education. China is currently the world's leader in education, with an astounding rate of having over 99.7% of their population with more than the equivalent of a high school diploma. They also remain very respectful to authority figures and their teachers, mainly due to the Confucius doctrine they follow so desperately. China also has now has a staggering higher education population of more than 20%, and since 1978, they have allowed students to study abroad and allowed abroad students to come to China. And here's the last piece of our report, the values of the Chinese people. The Chinese people are... And now on to the last part of my report, the values of the Chinese people. The Chinese traditionally value harmony, benevolence, righteousness, courtesy, wisdom, honesty, loyalty, and piety. These are all values derived from Confucianism and Confucius himself, who was a rather altruistic, pious leader. And because his Confucianism doctrine runs most of Chinese thought, it is obvious that all these values are so heavily regarded and respected in China. To end my report, I believe that China is a very wealthy and very tolerant country, tolerant of religion and outsiders and other cultures, with their own unique social customs and hugely successful educational system. And in my opinion, as Wayne Enterprises' trusted senior foreign relations consultant, I believe we will be welcomed with open arms and hospitality as long as we remain respectful, trustworthy, and follow all their conventions. Thank you for your time, Mr. Guane, and have a nice day.